Right now, y'all are laughing, ha 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 ha. That's what he gets. No, you guys should feel bad about this because this is once again another L for you. The trifling ass black man who ultimately disappoints every woman he is with. This is D, and this is the Come Up Straight Up. This is D. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to this channel, welcome. Well, guys, I am back with a new video, and y'all, I just felt as if I had to weigh in on this Derrick Jaxn controversy and the subsequent fallout, and that interview, that Pastor Gray interview with his wife, which I knew he was going to do, and just the larger implications of this, and why, if black women, if you are not dating men of other races, then y'all deserve whatever you get. If this doesn't tell you that you need to expand your horizons, what else will? I want to talk about him. I want to talk about her. I want to talk about just the scenario as a whole. But before I get into all of that, you guys, please subscribe. You guys, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you are aware whenever I upload a new video just like this one. You guys, also, if you would like to donate to the content of this channel, I will put my Cash App handle above, so you guys can make donations should you choose to do so. They would be greatly appreciated. So, you know, you guys, I'm going to get right into the subject because I know I have a lot to say, and some of y'all may not like it, but I'm going to say it. All right, you guys, so last week, relationship guru Derrick Jaxn was caught up in a scandal, a cheating scandal, where a couple of women came forward saying that they had, sexual relationships with him last year. This man subsequently, Today's Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, he sat down, he did a live, and with the audacity of holding the book like, you're going to address this while trying to sell a book. And in that live, he basically blamed everybody, blamed God, blamed her for his transgressions. Well, he got such negative backlash from that, he deleted that video. And then yesterday, he came back with the obligatory Stand By My Man, video with the wife sitting next to him, explaining everything. And how their walk with God has changed, their marriage. They have a new marriage, blah, blah, blah. So you guys, this is what I'm going to tell you. And this is the sort of epiphany that I had. And y'all can take it however you want to take it. I have never been in a situation like this with this type of man. I have never dated this type of man. So the experiences that this woman is having and so many black women have, I have never had. And because of that, I look at all of this with a different perspective than a lot of black women. And because of that, I am qualified to let you know that there is better out there, that you can do better. I feel this way, you guys, in large part because I was raised, you say there are good black men out there, and although they seem to be a needle in a haystack, I was raised by a good black man. I have good black men in my family. My brother-in-law David and my sister, they got married right out of high school. They have been married now for what? They have been together for what? 20 years? 20 plus years. Happily married through ups and downs, through kids. They have a solid, loving partnership and marriage, you guys. And this is a black man from the hood in Chicago. I've seen it with my own eyes. That is why I recognize and I do not accept not seeing it in other men. You want to know why I date interracially? This is why. There's not enough of my father and my brother-in-law in the black community. There isn't. And the sad part is you look at the Kevin and Samuels fan, the men in the comments, enjoying this, not just, the Kevin Samuels people, but the men, the black men saying, ha, 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 and ha, 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 we finally caught you. You finally showed your true colors. But you guys, they were right? Let's tell it like it is. They look at Derrick Jaxn and they say, wait a minute, bruh, you came from the same background as us. You had the same upbringing as most of us. What makes you think that you're so different from the rest of us? This is the result of our baby mama culture, y'all. I keep saying it. Black men are not raised by loving, healthy, engaged black men. They are being raised by single black women and their respective boyfriends or whatever. They're being raised by grandmothers, aunties. A lot of black men are not being raised in stable, loving families. And it shows. Derrick Jaxn is a specific kind of man. How many of you think that Derrick Jaxn has learned his lesson? Remember Pastor Gray, crying and did all this mess, and she stood by him. 6 months later, boom, back in the saddles again, creeping again. This is a character defect. It's the content of their character. That is the problem. This is the behavior black women know to expect from black men. Derrick Jaxn is the rule when it comes to black men. And no matter what race deals with black men, this is ultimately the outcome. They don't treat a white girl or Hispanic girl or ultimately any different than they treat us. And y'all can say, oh, she's, knocking down the black man. The black man knocks down himself. So when they say all men cheat, no, all men do not cheat. Black women and women who deal specifically with black men see it from that narrow viewpoint. Prior to this whole scandal, this cheating scandal, Derrick Jaxn was considered by black men a simp, and a lot of black women. What is a simp? Because he was saying things that build women up, a man who respects women, telling other men to respect women, telling women they deserve respect, they deserve love, that not to put up with men who treat them badly. That is a simp. Russell Wilson, when they asked him what he's afraid of, he says losing Sierra, his wife. That is a simp. A man who loves his wife, a man who wants to be with his wife, a man who doesn't want to lose the woman he loves is a simp. When a man loves a black woman, that is seen as a negative in our community, not just by black men, but by black women. That's so twisted. And then black women always want to talk about, well, you dating a white girl. Yeah. Look how little regard you have for yourselves. You down talk a good man. You criticize a good man. A good man is not even seen as desirable. And then you listen to guys like Kevin Samuels, like he is preaching the gospel when all he is doing is dogging you out, telling you that you don't deserve a good man and that you need to settle for men sitting on your couch, eating your food, drinking your drink, making less money than you, that you will have to support. You know what? You're sick, so that's the best you could hope for. And I know there's going to be these ignorant Negroes and women in the comments saying, well, you know, look at them. He's a 9 and she's a 3. What y'all expect? And it's so sad that that is the mentality. And what we should expect, what you should expect, that he be loyal and faithful to his wife, which was their mutual agreement. If they had an open marriage, that's a different situation. But she is under the impression that they are in a monogamous relationship. We should expect to defend and call out what is right, not find ways to justify wrong. Black men, why don't you get that? Right now, y'all are laughing, ha, 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 ha. That's what he gets. No, you guys should feel bad about this, because this is once again another L for you. The trifling ass black man who ultimately disappoints every woman he is with. Now let's talk about her, because what really annoyed me is her constant reference to God. And let me tell you something, you guys. Marriage is a covenant between two people. You hold up your end, I hold up my end. Yes, there are going to be problems along the way, but infidelity should not be one of them. They've been together, they've known each other since they were 19 years old. They were dealing with each other. They got back together in 2016. And yet, all along, he was cheating and she knew he was cheating. Yet, despite knowing that, she married him anyway. Now, I'm assuming that, of course, he made her promises. Baby, it's you. We married now. Like, all that's in the past. But the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. And she admitted that she knew he was still talking to women he used to have sex with on Instagram. She knew this, and that he had not cut them off. What does that tell you? That is a man with 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And guys, please don't tell me about his brand, because to be honest, he would have been better off if he had gotten in front of this thing rather than to be caught. If he had said last year, well, things aren't working out. We tried very hard. I'm very disappointed. He did one of those crying videos about how hurt he is. And because of our, separation, yes, I've, been seeing other women. I hit rock bottom, blah, blah, blah. My marriage is over and all of that. I feel like I've let so many of you down. Had he gone that route, boom. Black women would have been like, oh, I understand. All the black women that he panders to would have been completely accepting of that. And those women who's coming forward, they would have been negated. Funky Dineva says one thing that I agree with. Don't let anybody spray you with your own truth. Now, and I am going to break it down with her, because seeing her sitting there with her bonnet on, looking like plain Jane. Look, let me tell you something. I'm not going to blame any woman, because again, he knows what he got too. That's who he chose to marry. And I think he has this sort of, Madonna horror type deal where, yeah, I want my wife to be this plain church going, woman. But then on the side, I want this freak. She said that the Lord had delivered her from all her anger and all of that. But it's like, this man has videos on his phone that she saw. This man had pictures. You creeping on somebody, at least you want to hide the evidence, not him. You're so disrespectful that you want to be reminded of what you did. And she saw it. Do not blame these Instagram models, these side chicks. They are the side chicks because he made them the side chick. It is his responsibility to honor his marriage. This woman needs to stop kidding herself about the type of man she has. If you look at the women he cheated on her with, none of those women look like her. They don't. If she's going to stay with Derrick Jaxn, oh girl needs to take those glasses off and get some contacts. She needs to get some eyelash extensions. She doesn't have to have a face full of makeup, but put a little BB cream on to even out your complexion. Get your eyebrows, threaded. That's it. You don't need a lot. Put a couple of tracks in your hair and keep your figure tight, because obviously he may love you, which he finally admitted, but you are not the woman he is physically attracted to. And he has shown you that time and time again. So if you are going to stay with this man, baby, you need to get with the program. But the tripped out part is, if she did that, he's the type of dude who would have a problem with it. Wait a minute. Well, so what you doing? Oh, so you don't took the glasses off? Now you wearing contacts? Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't got your hair done? I mean, what you trying? I mean, oh, okay. I mean, you wearing eyelashes now? I mean, I mean, what's all this? Now I'm rebuilding our marriage. We in a new marriage, and so you look like you want to do something. Is this payback? He looked to her for such, validation, and to, I know, it's like absolve him. He didn't say tell him, but you know what I mean? It's like, go ahead, tell him, what else? That's how it seemed to me. That he was looking for her to clear his name. And then when the daughter called, he ran, oh, let me go up there and get my daughter and get the baby. Nigga, please. Now you want to play family man? And for her to sit down there and do the whole church lady thing, stand by your man, especially looking the way she looked, was just like, phew. And again, there's a lot of dudes will look at her and say, yo, see? Shoot, if you look at him and look what he got to come home to. She don't even make an effort. And although there is no justification for what he did, at the same time, I do not believe he is physically attracted to her in the way he should be. And I'm not saying men of other races do not cheat. I'm not saying that men of other races are not flawed, sometimes deeply flawed, like a lot of black men are. I'm saying that you have a much better chance of finding and getting a good man if you expand your dating pool to men of other races than you will have simply limiting yourself to black men. That's just what it is. But the whole stand by your cheating black man, I'm just tired of seeing that. Will things be different in the future? I doubt it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I would love to read your thoughts in the comments. Please comment below, y'all. But you guys, I want to know what you think in the comments. Please leave your comments below, because I really want to know your thoughts on him, on her, the situation, the side chicks. Let me know if you think that this is going to be, he's turned over a new leaf because of his walk with Christ and his counseling and all that. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, thumbs it up, you guys, thumbs it up. And please, please, please do not forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My handles will be up here as well as below. So, till next time. Mwah.